if you're on an airplane and there's a fire on the airplane, in which you don't want to have a fire on the airplane because it's dangerous and you could die. But if you're lucky enough to get back down to the ground, and safely, you'll be in good shape. That actually happened to Mitt Romney's wife. They had a fire on the plane, and no, this is not the politics section, my friends. The thing is, though, when he was talking about this, and I have a little clip we'll be playing here, and when you hear this, you're gonna hit your head so hard you're gonna fall over in your chairs. When you're up in the air, I mean real high in the air, these planes are pressurized, so this way you don't pass out from oxygen deprivation. Literally. Romney apparently doesn't know how airplanes work because he wonders why you can't roll down a window on an airplane. If you think I'm kidding, here's the clip.
I appreciate the fact that she is on the ground, safe and sound, and I don't think she knows just how worried some of us were. When you have a fire in an aircraft, there's no place to go exactly. And you can't find any oxygen from outside the aircraft to get in the aircraft because the windows don't open. I don't know why they don't do that, but it's a real problem.
He said the windows don't open. You can't roll them down. Apparently someone's never watched Goldfinger. No, I'm kidding. Actually, they covered this on...
They covered it in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, no, they covered this... Actually, they covered this on... Well, Twilight Zone's not a scientific thing there. I was going to...
It is when William Shatner's on it.
Yes.
He was on 2 episodes.
That's right, dang it.
They actually covered this on Mythbusters, the whole Goldfinger thing. That would never happen. But you would lose air compression and you would die of loss of oxygen. You wouldn't fly out the window, but come on. This guy is running for president. He doesn't know why they don't put rolled out windows on an airplane. The comments on this page were hilarious. Some of the best ones says, here's an idea, Matt. Why don't you make a plane that has those roll down windows and you and your Republican buddies can go up and take a flight and check them out. Let me see how that works out for you. So, yeah, go ahead. I'd like to see that myself. Or how about you put why don't you, if you become president, you could put screen doors on submarines. That works just as well. Joe, your thoughts?
I don't know why he's so confused. I mean, they stopped plane windows from rolling up and down when they banned smoking on international and domestic flights. Duh.
That reminds me of the movie Airplane. He says, "You got to put that out." And the lady she pulls down the window literally and throws the cigarette out the window, and then you see things flying around.
And like all the air rushes through.
Right, and then she slams it back up. Like
I was talking to a coworker today actually, and he told me that when he was a little kid back in the 70s, in the early 70s, he remembers flying on an airplane and the stewardesses used to smoke. Like, they used to sit in those jump seats when they weren't doing anything, and they would just sit there and smoke. Yeah. Like, all 3 of them. And he was sitting there like a little kid, just like, okay, this is no big deal. We're all sitting around in the stewardess cigarette smoke.
That's when you used to get real steel wings, too. Not those tape-on wings they give you now.
They don't even let you visit the cockpit anymore.
No. Yeah, they got that stuff bolted down from the inside. You can't talk to the pilots. Nobody.
Well, plus the pilot's packing now, so,
Oh, yeah.
I heard a flight attendant got stopped recently trying to bring a loaded gun onto the plane.
Yeah, I heard about that, too. She must thought she was an air marshal, apparently.
She's like, it's okay. I serve the drinks and I'm an air marshal.
Yet another reason not to fly.
Would you like a gin and tonic or a 45 automatic? Please.
I'll take them
you
both.
Didn't tip?
You.
Brick yourself.
Where's my tip, damn it?
Wait, there's snakes on this plane.
I just don't want a Romney on the plane. Forget the snakes.
No,
I don't want a Romney on.
Romneys.
I'll take
They're
a
Bremkins.
I'll take a snake on the plane over Romney every day.
Yeah.
But just your thoughts.
Well, my thoughts were those. I just interjected them.
Yes, I've
It's
seen that.
Pure hogwash. I mean, and this man wants to be elected president, and people will vote for him. that's what scares me about this country, is that people will vote for him. He will get pity votes for being stupid.
I don't want to put. I don't want to. It's anybody that's this stupid and has magic underwear in in the head of the office of the president of the United States.
A lot of people are going to vote for him, and bless the Electoral College, because that's who votes for the president anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm parking my car in their garage and hoping that those 170 go Obama's way.
Yeah, I'm hearing the way I'm hearing it. It doesn't look like Romney's gonna have much of a chance. The guy, we've got less than 40 days. Yeah, we've got less than 40 days out. The guy has a gaffe every freaking hour or so.
Yet.
What's that?
The debates haven't happened yet.
Yeah.
There's going to be 4 debates, 3 presidential, 1 vice presidential.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just waiting for these.
He could get a bump from the debates. Like, you can't call it now.
No, I'm not.
Just because he's gaffing it up.
Yeah.
He's done well at the debates. He made through all the.
That's something they're saying.
Those
exactly
are preliminaries.
What is saying. He's gotten so much debate experience in the primaries that he's got more experience now than Obama.
Well, he's got the debate. Yeah, he can talk a good talk, but
Obama has the brain, and that's the important thing.
Yeah, you can tell a snake oil salesman and from somebody that knows what the hell they're doing just by listening to him. Easy.
I love my stepfather. His name is Dan, but I would not vote for him to be president.
Yeah.
And he's a lot like Romney. Okay.
Well, I don't know. How does Dan feel about certain issues that I care about? Like
one
issue out of all of them that
he throws the phone in the sink.
Oh, that's a good place for it.
Hey, I am
phone's
pro
dirty.
sync phone and I vote.
You
We
what?
got into a discussion of Social Security benefits for people who are mildly handicapped. He got so incensed about that he threw the phone in the sink. So we don't talk politics, religion, or sex anymore.
Well, maybe he thought the phone was dirty.
I think he thought I was dirty.
You're such a dirty girl.
I'm the black sheep. I'm the one who says what she means when she means it. They hate me.
I like what Random Access stand in the channel. The movie with a grown man. You see where you grown man naked. So yeah, that would be the movie. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wayne's been throwing in airplane quotes in the chat room for a few of them now. They're pretty funny.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. It's pretty funny. All right.
Do you have a penis? That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. Do you?